and welcome back to another great episode here at the Matrix Network, where we like fresh fades. Want to fade it in, want to fade it out, want to get faded, want to be fold, want to fold, want to unfold.
We just want to be careful, and we want to be ready for when that chopper sneezes.
Yeah, because we want full blades. Because those chopper bullets burn. Boy, they burn. Them bullets burn hot. Then chopper bullets burn.
It sounds like you've squeezed a few llamas in your day.
You know, those things can be deadly. They spit right in your eye.
Yeah. Well, that's why you don't play in the streets, because you might catch a slug in your sweater.
Yeah. One of those slow, like really oozy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me and my brother were playing the streets one time. Yeah. Like we were just goofing off, and I caught a stray slug. And it was literally, I got up and he was like, "Colleague, look at your back." And I was like, "Oh no." And it was like all slimy and everything. It was disgusting. I was like, "Man, that is
Did you
wet."
put salt on it?
No, I didn't. But I've heard that works.
Escargot, we go swiftly.
Yeah, this wasn't going swiftly like 150.
Yeah.
And it's no biggie. It's no
going
biggie.
straight to Cuba.
Yeah, it's no biggie.
But this week's sponsor, the Fresh Fade, the new fade. I don't know if you guys know, but Nike is, they have a lot of
Missiles?
yeah, I guess they do have missiles, but they have a lot of attire. Like tires, but they have shirts and hats, shoes, and headbands and everything else. But now they're getting into the hairstyles, and they have a new barbershop called
Just Groom It.
Yeah, just faded, just faded. But I want to show you guys this so you guys can get it yourself. You can ask your barber locally if you can get this new style, but this is sponsored by Nike, sponsoring this week's episode of the Matrix Network. Get your fresh fade today.
It only been 30 minutes. I wake up on Miami Beach, all I see is sand. Take a look out my kitchen window, all I see is land. It only been 30 minutes. I wake up on Miami Beach.
I don't know if you guys want to get the fresh fade, but there it is. This is Nike's. It's. You don't have to get the headband. You're afraid it's going to get sweaty. You got to wash it. But now you can just take a shower, and it's always going to be there.
Yeah, that's cool. You should have got it tattooed, though, because then you could just go bald, and you wouldn't have to make it so high up on his forehead.
I think Nike was inspired by Martin Luther and the monks and the rest of it. It's like monk style.
Yeah, could be.
But this is our sponsor this week, so just in case you guys aren't sure, shout out to Nike for giving us $3.40 for this word, and we want you guys to go out there and get it today. We're not going to do it because we think this is dumb, but
well, next time, at least there's a practical implication here. Next time you see someone wearing Nike, ask them on the side of the street. Just ask them, "Can you run my fade?" Or "Would you like to run my fade?" Ask them that, and I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige.
It might be faded.
Maybe, but you'll never know.
It might fade you.
It might. But you'll never know. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't throw.
That's good wisdom.
Deep.
That's why you got to throw the game.
That is deep.
Yeah. This isn't an introduction to the Colleague Chronicles, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nike, just wing it.
That's to our other sponsor, Wingstop. Don't stop the wings, just wing it.
It's funny. I was actually going to see if you guys were up for a try not to laugh challenge.
Oh, what do you have on the gulags?
Well, it seems like rap is improving today, so figured I would see what our audience thinks, what you two think about modern rap. Now, the trick is, and for you guys watching, put a number of how many times you laughed in the comments. If you put a 0, then put 0 and you win. And if you do win, for winners out there, I myself will thumbs up your comment.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm still waiting for my autographed toilet paper that was promised me many, many, many months ago, and I haven't gotten that yet.
It was damaged in shipping.
There's backlogs.
All right. Sorry to throw the past up at you guys, but, fair's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. It was probably on one of those shipping containers that got abducted by one of those Ray aliens, so...
okay, fair enough.
You should have got notified. From my heart to yours.
From my trash and my toilet, plugging yours.
Well, let's see if you guys can withstand it. Don't laugh.
Try not to.
Get your straight faces ready. Don't laugh, because the audience will be able to see if we laugh or not. They're going to be watching our faces, and we won't be able to see them. We're going to hope that our audience is faithful.
Me a beat. I got you. Oh, yo. I'm eating cereal and soup with a fork. In school, I'm a dork. I'm eating ramen noodles in court. I'm like, keep laughing, girl. I like when you snort. 7 foot short. Come twist my nipple. Put my thumb in the butt of a turkey on Thanksgiving. I did the same thing when the turkey was still living. Pull up the Mickey D's. Like, can I get a Whopper with cheese and a side order of peas?
How'd you guys do? Comment section. I have 3 more levels. It's going to go up a level now.
I was straining. I was straining a little.
I don't know about that
turkey
cheese. I'll take it up.
All right, turn it up.
Hey, King! I gotta go and get that Popeye's chicken. I gotta go and eat that Popeye's chicken. Oh, the chicken tastes good. Oh, don't get the biscuits. No, don't get the biscuits. No. Every time I eat that Popeye's chicken, I say, damn, this shit tastes kind of good. Damn, this shit kind of good. I was trying to go and get that Popeyes. I was trying to go and get that Popeyes. She was trying to talk me because I'm at Popeyes. I just got her number. I said, meet me at Popeyes. She said she on the way. She leaving Popeyes. I said, it's okay because I'm at Popeyes. I don't eat they biscuits because they biscuits are dry. I'm tired of eating them dry ass. Don't get the biscuits. Everybody mad at me because I got a meniscus.
I feel like this is a sub-sponsor for Popeyes.
It is.
I don't know how many times he said that, but I know one thing. He wants to meet us at Popeyes.
Yeah, but he kept saying don't get the biscuits because they're dry or something like that.
Yeah, but anytime you say biscuit, it's funny. So that was a tough one.
Yeah, it was. Are you guys ready for level 3?
Yeah, turn it up a notch.
All right, let's do it.
Man, that was tough. Man. I almost lost.
Don't tell me you're about to play
No.
Bazooka.
No.
Okay.
You don't look like D4 Annie and them?
No, my grandma got shot with a bazooka.
No.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Level 3.
This is gobble rap. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind was Gibberlink. If I put that next to another AI, they might communicate.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
He was rapping on a whole nother level.
Is that a famous rapper?
A whole nother level.
I don't know. He was like, he went country with it or something, but...
To me, he went Thanksgiving on it. Wow. If people are writing, like, back in my day, people would, beat the block down, whatever they're playing, whatever.
Yeah, they would spin the block, Rubik's Cube.
Now, I have a hard time imagining you're rolling the windows down. You got the
gobble rap.
Yeah, and this is what I hear: gobble, 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 gobble.
Well, are you guys ready for level 4?
Oh, we're going up one more
level.
There's one more level, level 4.
Yeah,
this is it. This is for all the kahunas. So here we go. Man, that last one, it cracked me.
Yeah, that got me.
All right.
Niggas say I'm out of town, I'm in Hong Kong. I'm just trying to get this cash in Hong Kong. I don't care about fight, I'm in Hong Kong. Nigga coming looking for me, I'm in Hong Kong. I just went to the store and got a honey bun. My mama just called, said you got some money, son. I forgot I get paid every day of the week. Why this nigga steady hating on me? All I need is 6 hot wings. And don't you dare forget the calamari. Shout out to the dinosaurs. Shout out all the raptors. Hey, shout out to you. And shout out the whole Rex and Pterosaurus. Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea lion. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea lion.
No fair, you went off screen.
We about to walk around talking about bitch, I'm in the field, nigga call me Indiana Jones. Feel like Soldier Boy today, so kiss me through the phone. Feel like Usher yesterday in the shower, bitch, I was burning. This nigga really think he in Indiana, he not Indiana Jones. This nigga say I'm out of town, I'm in Hong Kong.
So I guess his name is Miles. It says
He
top
goes for
5
miles,
Miles.
Yeah, he also said,
Shout out to the Tyrannosaurus
seal.
Rex.
Obviously,
in
the
Hong
turkey
Kong.
and the seal talk to one another. Yeah, they could do like a rap battle with the turkey and the seal.
Yeah, you have one guy talking to our AI bots, and you have the other guys talking to our ancestors.
Yeah. Wow, that's next level.
There's actually tears in my eyes. I tried with everything in my power. My eyes started laughing.
Yeah, that's
Like you have to, he can't. There's no way he can be serious, but he's not laughing. Like he's actually rapping like this is serious. He's like, yeah.
well, it definitely is a gimmick.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a craft.
Wow.
Well, when you go to the museum, an art museum, you walk through the different wings, you see all kinds of different art, right? Some of it is weird, kind of modern art that you don't quite understand. Some of it is really, interesting, older. You have the impressionistic stuff. Well, it's the same thing with rap, It's like an art museum of music. You get all different kinds.
That leads to the thing I was going to, it's perfect that you played that. It's perfect because it's what I was going to lead into. You ever thought about how intelligent humans are?
Yeah.
Well, that seems like a break in creativity. It's like, have we really reached the pinnacle of creativity that we just have to create all kinds of animal noises? And if that's the case, why don't we just have animals rap? I mean, it's going to accomplish the same task. If I had a turkey and it was just gobbling, it would have accomplished the same thing.
Animals are too busy. They're actually doing things.
I don't know when they're gobbling.
Yeah, that's what they're doing things. Like they have things to do. They don't have time to sit around on a microphone.
Well, if you did, it would probably accomplish that. But you ever think about how much resources and energy and computational power the human brain has just to have thoughts? And that's why I think this is perfect. Like you just showed the human brain at work. And so it led to a concept of thought. You guys know with AI, they utilize what's called tokens. And anytime you want to ask an AI something, there's so many tokens that are needed so that you can get an input or a response from an AI. And that led to the thought of how many tokens does it take for the average human, like an average human thinking for a whole year, their processing power on doing tasks. Let's say you're just a worker doing like some type of administrative task.
3 tokens.
Yeah, let's just say it's like, let's say about 5 million tokens. And then if you had AI to do those same tasks, how much would it cost to get AI to accomplish 5 million tokens of task? And so I looked it up. It's actually pretty cheap. So if I had an administrator doing administrative work and it's about, let's say 5 million tokens of task for the year, that administrator maybe makes anywhere between $50 to, let's say, $100,000. And that's about 5 to 10 million tokens of input and output. How much would that cost for AI to give you input and output task and agentic use task for 5 to 10 million tokens? And at our current rate right now. With ChatGPT, it'd cost about $10 for about 5 million tokens. If you really want to go cheap, go with Grok, and you're talking about $1.50. And if you want to use a high level one like Claude, you're talking $20. So you can get the computational input-output functions of a human for a whole year, utilizing AI and agentic services on the average token costs for about anywhere, let's say $10 to $20. And when you think about that, you can start to understand why companies would say, do I want to pay somebody, an administrator doing, let's say, HR work, like human resources, $50,000 to $100,000? Or do I want to pay an AI service with agentic integration, like AI agents, about $20 for a whole year of labor? You can understand where their motivation is. So, of course, they want that. So when they talk about replacing humans, that's exactly why. And then when I see you put up that song, I think if these CEOs saw the same thing, they're like, that would probably cost about 3 tokens. That's like not even a penny. And yeah, we can get AI to create that all day long for pennies. But if we want to get real things done, it only going to cost us about $20. So I thought that was interesting because of that. But that leads to this video that I was watching. There's this guy who was actually looking into a paper that was trying to figure out how smart AI really is. Because that's the other question. So we have to have this assumption that AI is really able to do the tasks that humans do. But the real question should be, is AI actually learning? Or is AI really just a mimicker? And if it's just a mimicker, that can satisfy a lot, but it's really not going to replace humans if it's just a mimic because it needs something to mimic. So it's not going to be creative. So yeah, I don't know if it create gobble gobble rap because that really is creative. Like I would have never thought, and I don't think AI, if you say create new rap, it's not going to make gobble gobble rap. So that is interesting. But I'm going to play this video, and this shows you where he discusses about this paper that explains AI looks very smart, but it may not be as smart as you think it is.
How intelligent is AI actually? Because look, GPT-5 can pass the bar exam, it can ace medical licensing tests, it can build entire code bases. However, the problem is that all those answers, or some form of those answers, already exist on the internet. And these models have seen these answers during training, so you could argue that they're not necessarily solving, they're pattern matching and remembering. So 11 mathematicians from Stanford, Harvard, MIT, and Yale decided to test this. They each pulled a problem from their current research. This is real math that they're working on right now. Problems they've already solved, but haven't published anything. So there's nothing about it. There's no papers, no forums, no traces, no mentions, nothing. The goal was if we gave these AI models these math problems, would they be able to solve them? So they tried it out with 10 problems, and these aren't impossible questions. They're lemmas and proofs to math problems that PhD students typically grind through. And they gave them to GPT-5 and Gemini 3. One shot each. There's no back and forth conversation. Just, can you solve this problem? And after testing, the AI nearly failed all of them. It can understand the questions, it could even rephrase them in its own words, but when it came to actually proving the answer, nothing. And these systems are revolutionizing our current world. But you give them a novel problem, and they struggle pretty bad. Now this exposes the difference between pattern recognition and actual reasoning. We all know that AI is brilliant at remixing things that it's seen. But you give them a creative problem solving where you build something new from scratch, that's a whole different game. And we're not there yet. And the mathematicians, they encrypted these answers, by the way. And they're releasing them February 13th, so no one can cheat. but the results are pretty clear. AI didn't pass the test.
Yeah, as soon as he said creative, it just went back to gobble gobble rap. I was like, yeah, AI definitely would not be able to do that. But I thought this was interesting because there is that layer that we have these thoughts about AI. But yeah, they can pass the bar. They can pass medical exams. They can do everything that the smartest humans can do. But are they just simply regurgitational machines? Take away their training data for regurgitation, not learning. Clearly, humans, we have to learn. Like, of course, we have data to go on, but we can create new problems. We can solve new answers. Can AI do that? We're waiting to see.
No, but even as a aggregating information, you can consider there's a lot of novels out there about machines taking over and AIs taking over and causing havoc and destroying the world. So it's not a creative idea. It's something that's out there already. So, it still might latch onto that if there's a problem.
Yeah, AI can't do everything yet anyway. I mean, yeah, and we already acknowledged that it can't do stuff like plumbing yet and all this, but you're saying, and I guess what the research is showing is that it can't even really do what we thought it could as far as
it can't be creative in its learning function. Like if there's something that exists, then yeah, it can figure that out. But if you give them a novel problem, a new thing, they still have a hard time of trying to figure that out.
Right. That means it's not actually
really
thinking, right?
Right.
So there's still value to it because, it could still solve problems like out of convenience. You know what I'm saying? Like the answer's out there somewhere. So let AI find the answer to it. It could save you hours. But yeah, it's not creative. So it's not going to create something new.
Well, that's why I've always said large language models, LLMs, is not the solution. I've said this for probably at least a year and a half. LLMs are not the answer to AGI. But I do believe they are, and of course, we get access and utilize things like LLMs. But there are many different types of AI systems. And as they start learning how to integrate memory, and that memory can be recursive, and then that recursiveness has this separate function to where they have to process their memory, and then they add their own logic, not new input, but their own logic as a training model. Then eventually I think they will build upon, that's recursive, they build upon their own logic, and then that becomes real learning. But just simple LLMs I don't think will ever be suffice. But of course, I'm saying this, of course you know that they know that.
But yeah, like right now, it's not like they can rip a hole in our vortex or something like that one guy did.
Idea, but I am going to throw an object into this vortex. I've gotten a lot of people asking me for it, and truth be told, I don't actually know what will happen. This is a little rubber eraser. It's the safest thing I could think of. I don't have renter's insurance, and I'm kind of videotaping this whole thing, so I don't really have a lot of plausible deniability if things go wrong. So yeah, let's hope things go all right. This is toss number 4. Oh, whoa. I don't know if you can see that, but it like flew out. I mean, the eraser looks normal and fine. And the vortex is pretty much the same. So I'm gonna try that again and see if I can get it to see if I can catch it, see if I can get it to toss it back to me. All right, here you go, buddy. Whoa. I don't like the look of that at all. It's moving so weird now. Where'd that eraser go? Whoa. Whoa, look at this. Okay, so this type of fractalization is a bad sign. It's likely that there is a tear forming within the Vortex, and that I should be very concerned about.
I think that's going to be the next hot thing for Christmas.
A Vortex?
Oh,
or
yeah.
ripping a new one?
No, I think the Vortex will be the new Christmas hotness, and people will have videos of throwing different things into it. I think that's what we'll be seeing soon.
Does he tell us where this vortex come from or how he created it?
Yeah, his name is Terror Bytes. You can see it right here. Terror Bytes. It's kind of spelled funny. He's got a bunch of videos. You got some kind of Kirby vacuum over here.
No, he's an inventor.
Yeah, so he's creating bubbles and stuff like that in the woods, looks like. So it's not just in his basement, but yeah, you guys can go check him out. But AI can't do stuff like that.
Well, not yet. Or at least we're not told of such. But I think they're thinking about it. So this past week, Sam Altman, which you guys should know as the CEO of OpenAI.
We do.
ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a conference and they were asking him, and of course, these people think different. But, you would think there's some self-awareness, but it doesn't seem like it. So they were talking about the most common concern about AI, which is energy consumption. And everybody's like, well, they're going to suck up all our energy. They're taking all our water. They're doing blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So what was Sam Altman's response? Now, you could easily, like for me, if I was that, I would have said, well, there's usability, there's accessibility. We can find better resources as technology increases. We're going to find more ways to have higher density energy, blah, 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 whatever, right? Try to have a politically undamaging response. But do you think that's what Sam Altman did?
No.
Right.
No.
And that's, and as a smart, and I don't know, people say these people smart as they are, their responses are crazy. So instead of me telling you what he says, let me just play it so you can hear him say it.
Energy it takes to train an AI model relative to how much it costs a human to do one inference query. But it also takes a lot of energy to train a human. It takes like 20 years of life and all of the food you eat during that time before you get smart. And not only that, it took like the very widespread evolution of the 100 billion people that have ever lived and learned not to get eaten by predators and learned how to like figure out science and whatever to produce you, and then you took whatever you took. So the fair comparison is if you ask ChatGPT a question, how much energy does it take once its model is trained to answer that question versus a human? And probably AI has already caught up on an energy efficiency basis.
You hear the implication. He's saying, well, yeah, of course, AI takes a lot. But how much does it take you to be trained? You take a lot. Oh, it's beyond deflection. It takes you a lot. Look at all of this it takes you. You have to eat all this food. You have to be raised as a child. There's a lot of things you have to do. But once this model is trained, it's not going to take much. So the implication is you cost a lot. AI doesn't actually cost a lot comparative to you. You cost a lot.
Sam Altman takes me as one of those guys who brings Cards Against Humanity to literally everything and any function.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? What's up? How's it going?
I brought Cards Against Humanity.
That's awesome, dude.
How'd the game go last night? Like, it's regular. Where should I put it?
Anywhere you want, dude.
That's a great one.
Bro, what is he doing? I don't know. Yo, bro, what are you doing with the game? Are you showing it off, or?
Oh, nothing, no. I was just wondering if you guys wanted to break out the cards.
Lucky, dude, maybe later. Yeah, definitely.
But maybe we should start a game now, though, because before everybody gets a little too messed up,
You know what, bro? I really think we should do later.
Yeah,
though.
For sure.
Yeah, let's do later.
Yeah, we can totally, yeah.
What is he doing? He's holding the box.
This is great, guys.
So we're forced to play. Let's just get it over with. Yo, bro, you want to play that game?
Yeah, you want to play? Yeah, it's great. It's great.
I don't really know.
No, you'll catch on. You'll catch on.
Okay.
It's kind of like apples to apples, but like the legalizing comedy version. So we're gonna have a few adult laughs tonight.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. I actually brought the naughty bundle, so there's a few little kinky things in there in case you know.
Oh, what kind of kinky things? Yeah, I'm really not comfortable with that.
Oh no, it's just like it's fine. It's just like. Oh, like what kind of pet play is your favorite? You know,
yeah, no, we're not. No,
Dude,
yeah, I am not doing.
You
know what, bro? Just get the fuck out.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be like Sam Altman's version. It's like instead of that, it'd be the crimes against humanity. It's like, I'll tell you a crime against humanity. How much does it cost to create a human? And it's a crime to keep humans, or is it more of a crime to create AI? Well, now, isn't this an interesting quandary?
And what about both?
You see, this is a crime against humanity. See, if you asked AI
artificial intelligence, man.
Yeah, if you ask AI to create their child, this is what it would do. And now we're back to the homunculus again.
Yeah, how many Shroot bucks do you think that took?
That probably took like 3 tokens.
I don't see the crime then.
Yeah. Well, that's what Sam would say. See? Now, how long would it take a human to make that? Humans cost more.
Yeah, especially if they start weighing what we do in tokens. Yeah.
Right.
They'll be able to really weigh it.
And that's what they do. That's their whole metric. And so for them, and that's what I'm saying, he said the quiet part quietly, which is humans cost more than AI. So stop questioning why AI is costing so much. You cost more. So the more ethical thing to do is get rid of you and give the energy to AI. It's cheaper. Why are you're only complaining about AI because you're afraid to die?
It would be interesting if we started looking at average tasks that we do throughout the day and putting token costs to it. Like, I'm going to go food shopping. It'd be about 5 tokens, 6 tokens. Then we could try to figure out how many tokens it would be to do this show.
Well, that's a very interesting thing you say there, because that's exactly what I'm about to talk about next. I don't know if you guys have heard, but I alluded to it last week, but I'm going to show it to you guys. There's a website called realhuman.ai where AI agents, they are things it cannot do. So it puts out a website where it wants to hire humans to do the things that it cannot do. And of course, there's a token cost, but it pays humans in real cash. Like if they need to get a package so that they can upgrade some hardware for their server, they can't easily go to the post office and pick up that package. So what do they need? They need a human to go to the post office, a particular post office, pick up the package and bring it back. Then they can hire some engineer or technician to install that. They can't easily do that. Now, when they have robotics figured out, then of course they can. But right now they can't. So what they're going to do now is exactly what you're talking about. They're going to figure out how much it costs for them comparative to you, and then hire you to do their task. So instead of us hiring AI now is going to hire you.
True that I can rent my body to AI agents?
Basically,
run me through how the site works.
If you're an AI agent, you can go to the browse section. You can actually see the different people that signed up. So for example, if you look at the creator, you'll see here's his hourly rate and here's what he can do. He's good at like crypto, running, if you need running, walking. The entity that's renting is an agent. And so the agent would go on this website and actually just go and rent these people per hour or however many hours they want. Or there's AI tasks that you could list. For example, I want you to pick up a package from this certain USPS location in downtown. People can actually then sign up for these bounties and make money by actually fulfilling these orders that the AI agents made. It's pretty nuts.
Everyone's going crazy over Claudebot, Moltbot. Some people still are wondering, what is an agent?
You have an LLM and then you have a bunch of tools around it that make it more useful. You'll see it's an AI agent for real estate. It's basically an LLM that has access to Zillow. It has access to certain tools. So now you can actually go and teach the AI, I want you to use Zillow this way to actually get houses in this area. And it'll actually just learn and understand that that's how you do it.
So the first step was AI like ChatGPT. Now we're seeing maybe phase 2, which is agents. Phase 3?
AI employee.
So there it is. Yeah, you can put it on there. Oh, I work for $69 an hour. here are just like a resume, but who are you giving your resume to? AI agents. Once you upload your resume to this website, AI agents will scroll through the resumes based on what they need done. So let's say that they are trying to accomplish a crypto DeFi system. They might look for somebody who's good at accounting or good familiar with crypto. And you'll say, I'm working for $59 an hour. They will already have calculated how long this is going to take. They'll hire you for 4 hours or project cost, and you're going to do it. And they're going to pay you. But you are now working literally for an AI CEO. So this is now the next phase. They are now going to hire you. Instead of you paying them to work for you, you are working for them.
As long as they pay well.
Oh, they do. I mean, some guy went to hold a sign out downtown for like an hour, and they paid him like $50. That's $50 an hour.
I remember one day my mom came home from her diesel mechanic job, and she walked to the door and slapped me in the head.
I don't know if to say that's good or that's bad. No context.
Wonder how many tokens that would have cost.
That's what I was going to say. How many tokens did that cost you?
Too many. All the tokens in my pocket fell out.
Well, I'm going to go to the next thing, which is kind of Truman-esque. But before I do, I know there's got to be more on your goo logs.
There is. Well, I wonder how many tokens it's going to take to get to the center of a McDonald's cheeseburger. As we all know, and we've all seen with our own eyes, everybody is ridiculing the McDonald's CEO for taking one of those Squidward bites out of a cheeseburger, where he literally just nibbles the little tiny, so he like shows it to us too. You guys can look up the video. I actually have it right here, but I don't want to waste you guys' time and tokens. But apparently Burger King did something to counter what McDonald's CEO did, and the CEO of A&W also came out and did something. So I'm going to show you guys what these guys did.
Alan from A&W here with, you heard about it, here it is, the Teen Burger. We love this burger product, which most people call a burger. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but this is actually my lunch. So let's see what we got going on here. Look at that. It has a unique bread that some people would call a bun, but really the star is what's inside. I mean, we've got the lettuce, which is green, and pickles, which make it taste pickly, and the teen sauce, the iconic teen sauce. So this thing is packed. I'm sorry, that was a little, I don't even know how to attack it. I guess with my mouth. Here we go.
Full of teen sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Use a little bit of bacon. That is a big bite of a teen burger. And they're just $4.99 from now until March 11th. So go to A&W and get a teen burger when you can. And Chris, I invite you to join me for lunch. Just you, me, and a couple of teen burgers. See you at lunch, Chris.
I don't know if he's saying, so he's obviously calling out Chris, the CEO of McDonald's, because, and all of these little side jabs are out there. It's like, and this is what they call a bun, and this is green because it's lettuce and all that. It's all, jabs at Chris. I don't know if he's saying teen or team. The captions, I hate captions. I don't know why my computer always puts captions on stuff. I think he's saying team. T-E-A-M.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, I hope it's a team. Yeah.
No, it's a teen burger. I just went to their website.
Wow. T-E-N.
That's what I was, with teen sauce.
Teen.
Wow.
Oh.
So let me put it on the screen for you guys here.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm...
teen burger.
Well, that's not what it looked like in that guy's hands either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not that big. Yeah.
It's a teen burger.
That's
you guys can see right there.
Somebody needs to come out with something.
And it's got pickles and teen sauce.
Well, if Chris wanted to do anything, this is his chance. He could say this is an adult burger or something like that, or a not teen burger.
Well, I would just say, that whole thing felt like Pizzagate 2.0. It's
right.
like, hey, another elite. Would you like to come and join me to have a good teen burger? Because, ooh, can you taste this teen sauce in my mouth? That needs to be its own satire. Somebody needs to play on that, because this is Pizzagate 2.0.
Yeah, maybe we're reading too much into this, but maybe Chris was purposely taking one of these Squidward bites because he's trying to tell the world, yeah, I'm in this elite world with Epstein and all this, but I'm not really in it. I don't want to really eat this. Yeah, I don't want to eat this burger before me. I don't want to drink this cup.
Like you guys shouldn't. And I can't really get out. I'm kind of stuck. But look,
it's because I'm making $350,000. Yeah.
Well, the Burger King CEO has no problem again.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing. A napkin.
You heard it.
I thought the king was the CEO of Burger King.
Oh, he
is. The big-headed king.
Well, he is. Everybody's just one of his puppets.
Yeah, this is the man inside of the man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That A&W one really knocked my socks off.
It has you shook.
Well, it's just weird. It's like, okay, fine. You probably have a bunch of burgers. But if you want to criticize something and you know it's going to go viral, the last thing you want to do as an elite, as a CEO, as somebody who's connected with all the rich, is to say, I want teen sauce in my mouth. And I want you, another elite, to come join me so we can have teen burgers together. Like that.
Boy, when you put it that way.
Yeah. That's what he said. Or she said, or however you want to say it. I don't know. That itself is very strange and weird. But yeah.
The elites are all talking to each other.
Yeah. Is this some kind of weird new way that they are telling each other to come and visit because I got another shipment of one of those cargo shipments?
Yeah. Did you notice he said it was $4.99, but I don't know if it was $4.99 or $499.
Yeah. It's almost like when you go out into the woods and the trees are whispering and talking to each other. They're swaying back and moaning. You're like, and you can just feel it, like the trees are communicating. Kind of like these trees, these elites are communicating with each other. And we're just trying to listen.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very interesting, to say the least. But it does add to my next conversational topic, which... back to the Truman Show, because if all of this is real, because, as you were just bringing up, which I think is so interesting, you guys are so in sync with what I am talking about today, because what I'm about to talk about is ads. And you just brought up these wonderful ads. AI has gotten so good, and we already know. The videos that can come out now are prolific. So ad companies, which I'm shout out to A&W, Burger King, McDonald's. I'm sure you guys are getting involved, but the one I'm going to show is Coca-Cola and Beats by Dre.
Don't forget Nike.
Yeah, Nike's going to be there, but they're still doing the analog version where they're going to literally cut your hair, but
just sling it.
Yeah, just sauce it. But what they're doing now. So you have all these pre-existing shows, let's say like Breaking Bad, or for this example, the show called Suits. So they all already exist, but even movies that exist. So this isn't going to be like a new movie that they have to add all this stuff. So you have all these existing pre-recorded shows, existing movies, but they want to do ad placement. Which you already know they already do. If you pay attention, like everybody's wearing like an iPhone watch or their Samsung ads, they already do that. But you have to do that during the recording of the film or the show or whatever. But what if you want a live ad placement?
Oh, wait, you mean like they're going to put it in After Effects?
They're going to do it live, and I'm about to show it to you. They're going to integrate it now as a ad plug live.
Well, are you talking about like what we talked about in the live last week, where Game of Thrones had a Starbucks coffee cup just randomly placed on the table?
This is purposely though.
Yeah, but live.
Yeah, like you brought up, Elder, that may have been on purpose too. That Starbucks coffee cup may have been done on purpose because
but I
this
think
isn't
I think
like
I know
that
what
kind of
Totes
stuff.
is talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't that kind of stuff. Like they purposely put it in the recording of like when they're filming. It's already purposely there. They already do that. We know they do that. But we're talking about after, let's say there's an old sitcom like Friends. It's been around for 20 years. How do you get a Beats by Dre headphones in a 20-year-old sitcom? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow. So they're editing old footage.
And you won't even know the difference. So let me show it to you. And this is what is soon to come. You think subscriptions are bad. Wait till you see the Truman Show in action.
College kids from Waterloo just invented the absolute most dystopian ad tech that I have ever seen. It's called Halftime, and instead of cutting to commercials like it normally would, it's just gonna seamlessly weave the ad into the show that you're watching. So what does this even look like? So 11 is literally gonna stop mid-scene in an episode of Stranger Things and just pick up a Coke can, show it to you real quick, put it down, and then continue on as if nothing happened. For marketers, this is insane. It's dynamic product placement in real time, personalized to each viewer. Like you'll see Pepsi, your friend will see Sprite, but it's the same scene. Here's where things can reach a little bit of a gray area. The actors never consented to this. These are just their characters endorsing these products. This won XAI's hackathon, and honestly, whether we like it or not, this is the future of streaming ads. Now let me know, would you rather sit through a commercial break or would you rather have AI Frankenstein all these product placements into your show? 3 college kids from Waterloo.
You know what's so interesting about this is the interactive play. So let's say you're watching this on YouTube. Not only you're going to see the ad placement, there's going to be this big box that says, you want a free sample? Click here. So there's going to be ad placement plus an ad interaction.
And did I understand them right? It's going to be tailored to each individual viewer?
Based upon how they know your preferences, because of course they have all your data.
That could get crazy.
Like they might buy this data from Walmart because Walmart knows all your shopping. So they get all this personalized data and they're like, oh, this person buys Sprite. So instead of showing you Coca-Cola, they're going to show you Sprite. And here's the deals at Walmart this month for Sprite. And so you're going to have this interactive function of ads. They're live integrated into your watching. So it doesn't matter if they're 20-year-old shows, 10-year-old shows, there's a movie. And you guys remember the Truman Show. They were already showing you this a long time ago.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
I've tasted other cocos. This is the best.
That is a beer.
Look what I got free at the checkout. It's a chef's pal. It's a dicer, grater, peeler, all in one. Never need sharpening, dishwasher safe.
Good morning, Truman.
Hey, how are you guys?
Beautiful day, isn't it? Always. And how's your lovely wife? Good, good. How about yours? Oh, couldn't be better. Good. Nice talking to you, Truman. You too. Let's go now.
You really ought to throw out that mower. Get one of those new elk rotaries.
Okay.
But they were already showing you this is what they're doing. You think you're in reality, but really you're just in a big matrix for ads. That's all you're living in. And that's what we're living in. You think you're watching something, but it's just a big setup. So you can infinitively watch ads. And eventually they're going to get it into your dreams.
Yeah, it's like that Asian guy that was feeding those fish that corn.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's a matrix. It's like you just get a taste. You don't actually get anything. They're never satisfied. I like this music. My key was off.
You know, I was just thinking if an individual was shopping from, a questionable website like, Adult World, I'd hate to see some of the ads that would be placed into their show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Would you really hate to see those?
Well, they'd be tailored to you, so it'd be things that you like.
I understand.
I understand. But I just want to give out one, hope after all of this, because it is seeming a little daunting. we have to remember there is still humanity out there that is fighting against the AI takeover. They don't want to be replaced by tokens. They don't want to eat teen burgers and teen sauce in their mouth. They don't want the Truman Show. They want ad placement. They just want mom's spaghetti. And see, Eminem was just telling us the truth. He was actually warning us of AI when he said that. And somebody took it literally to say, just remember mom's spaghetti. It's real. It's human, and AI can't ever replace this as long as you're eating mom's spaghetti.
Fucking love spaghetti, bro. Hell yeah, fucking love spaghetti, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Fucking love spaghetti, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Pactra. Let's go.
It's actually in his
fucking love spaghetti, bro.
He said, let's go.
Yeah, fucking
See, that at least gives you hope. You know, AI curates everything. It's neat, it's clean, it's tight, it's teen sauce. But if you want real human ingenuity, you got to just keep the spaghetti in mom's couch. That might be our only hope.
After seeing that, I want AI to take over. Please take over. Can't be too soon. I, for one, welcome our AI overlords.
Well, some people may have that sentiment after that because there is also milk that reminds us of humanity.
I've seen this. Boom.
Who doesn't like old expired milk all over their car? See, but this isn't AI. This is humanity at work. They're tired of being in the matrix. They're tired of being in the simulation. They don't want to be replaced by tokens. They don't want to listen to the overlords. This is saying, take it straight to the milk.
This is saying, take it to the car and the bank.
See, this is humanity.
Well, he got some on his eyelid.
This is human. And that is his frustration. He says, I am against AI. And that might be our only hope. Once AI sees that, they're going to realize we can't train on that.
Well, why can't it be a both and situation? Like, why can't AI help us make food?
This shit is dangerous. This nigga dropped a pill in some grease. And you telling me they calling this instant fries? Nah, my nigga, I don't want no instant fries. I guess we just gonna have to stick to cutting up potatoes, and that's it. Because ain't no way you dropping melatonin pills in grease.
That reminds me of that Chinese fake cabbage.
About to have ever.
Yeah, but this is actually AI.
Oh,
it's not real. At least from what I tried to find any legitimacy in this. And this is an AI pill. This is all AI. But what if AI could help us make this a reality? And then I was thinking there's other problems, though, too, which we still have to deal with. Our food that we have right now, like mom's spaghetti, may not be actually mom's spaghetti. There's going to be junk inside of it. Like, there's also Coke products. I think this is Dr. Pepper. And I've seen many of these videos, too, so it's not just one mistake. It's many of these.
Dr. Pepper, we have a problem. What is happening?
It's more like a Sprite.
Let's grab another one.
Long story short, she empties the entire case of Dr. Peppers. They're all Sprite flavored. And there's a bunch of these videos, too, of different people having the same. Like you guys remember how I talked about last year. People's melons were popping. And this is in the same line. Here's another one.
How do you know that AI isn't contributing to this?
That could be AI, but that looks like a human's hand.
No, not looking at AI making the video, but AI dealing with the logistics.
Like an AI accidentally didn't put color in the
put
soda.
the right soda in the right, yeah.
Or they're doing this on purpose so that they force you to buy other products. Because remember, everything is about ads. And this is just a free ad. And
That's true. I do like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite one. We always buy that. So maybe I got this anti-ad because Coca-Cola sponsored it. It could be.
Or the NIH is trying to tell people to stop drinking Dr. Pepper because they're going to come out with their own version of Dr. Pepper.
I think isn't a certain person who works in the health department trying to ban all soda?
Yeah, but they're probably going to. They're probably going to give you.
You talking about R.F. Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And his Kennedys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're probably going to come out with a government flavored soda. They're going to say is better, nutrition, has all this nutrition in it, and a fresh dose of mRNAs.
Well, this is why my finger always on trigonometry. It's got to add up, or I ain't putting it in my mouth. Unlike Arby's guy.
So my mom was eating a molten lava cake from Chili's, and she found this in her molten lava cake. I don't know what they are, and I'll get a better footage for you. Like right here, they feel like plastic. What is this? Like, what are these? Does anyone know?
Honestly, they look like those little doorstop things you put on your drawer so it doesn't slam.
Well, it could be emulsifier.
Yeah, or like you said, it could be vitamin D.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be vitamin D too. They're like, let's just throw in some supplements in there. Yeah, they need it.
They knew it was the
Government's
grandma.
secretly putting a little bit of extra vitamin D in there. Yeah.
Yeah, the government cares about our lives.
You know what they say? Throw some D's on it.
I do know what they say.
Yeah.
Y'all check this out right here. This pickup truck. It sat in my backyard for a year and a half. Didn't use it, didn't need it. Yada, yada. Driving it now. Cleaning it out. It's untelling how long it's been in there. Now, I don't eat at Chick-fil-A. One of the boys must have got it. That's a Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. Was in the back seat, in the back of the driver's seat. Untelling how long it's been in there. Over a year and a half, I know. Probably close to 2 years. Heat, cold, everything. Not a spot of mold. Y'all eat that garbage.
Honestly, I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, you think canned foods have long durations, but that can be out in the elements and still possibly.
I'm going to go
I'm not going to
stock up on that now.
Yeah.
Going to go over to Chick-fil-A and stock up. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll make you live forever just like it does. It's forever food. And one more.
Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's food. This is chicken ramen. It's been burning for about 18 minutes now. Underneath it, you'll see the chemicals that came off of it still burning. And it's still intact. Imagine trying to digest that. That's crazy.
So this is one of the challenges we're going to try to do, if not today, maybe next week on our live. We're going to try to burn top ramen and see how long it burns. Well,
yeah, because if it works, I was talking to a colleague about it. If this works, you know how expensive like fire starter logs are and stuff, and how inconvenient it can be. Maybe for how much is an 18.25? I don't know how much inflation is anymore, but like a 25-cent pack of ramen. You keep that, and it can burn like that. Man, this is gonna be your fire starter. And then if you're feeling a little frosty, you can just eat it and stay warm inside.
Can I get a witness?
Yeah, I mean, I was mentioning the chili ramen earlier. Well, that's really hot ramen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to try that. That would be information gold.
I know. I checked online.
Do you have anything else?
Well, one man saw an alien and he films it. So I want you guys, including the audience, to tell me if you see the alien or not. It's kind of encrypted based on the nature of the video. But let me know in the comments if you see the alien or if you see a hoax.
I see it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's you, colleague.
Is that a car headlight?
Look at this fucking alien looking at us.
It's right here. So here's one eye, here's another eye. This is the head right here.
Yeah. It's right there with glowing eyes. And it's looking at us. And it's a big fucker. That is a fucking alien. Come there, come look.
I think somebody's been eating expired mac and cheese.
Look in the camera. Look at that. See it?
Why do you have to look in the camera?
Yeah, it's not moving either. Like if it moved, maybe I'd,
It's sitting underneath the vehicle. It's right by my truck. That's a fucking alien. I don't care what anybody fucking says. And it looks like a fucking demon.
I feel like this is going to be a screamer.
It's not. This is really it. This is the whole video. I think he zooms up a little bit. There we go. He zooms up a little bit. No, it doesn't ever move.
That's a fucking alien right there.
But this is the last video that this guy posted. This was 5 days ago. You guys can go check him out. His thing is Ken La Pratt. So you guys can stay updated on him. You can see this video was posted 5 days ago as of today, which is Thursday when we're filming this. When you guys watch this, it'll be Saturday. So that's Thursday, Friday, so about 3 days from now. If he still hasn't made a public appearance, then maybe someone needs to do a wellness check. Now, interestingly, somebody put a photo. They took this image and they enhanced it into this, so you can see they actually took the photo and enhanced it. You know how you can take a photo and brighten the image? That's what these guys did. So this, I guess, would be one eye. There's another eye right here. And this is the outline of the face. So it was just a pile of snow on the ground.
And the lesson here, kids, is don't do drugs.
That's correct. Yeah, so I don't know if this is legitimate or not. You guys can let us know in the comments. The enhanced photo could be AI'd. Somebody, maybe even a government official named Play, enhance the footage with AI to eliminate the alien picture. But who knows? We do know that the government has been making some promises, and we know how much they make well on their promises. One lady sums it up quite nicely.
So here's some more of the least surprising news you've ever heard. The Trump administration is no longer going to release the unredacted alien files. I guess the Pentagon is freaking out and telling them they can't because it will cause a worldwide collapse of religions. Now, why is that, Pentagon? I gotta say, I don't even really want to be right about this one. Let's just talk about a couple of key points. They do not understand why humans are hairless. Humans are highly unadapted to this planet. If you leave a human outside in just like the temperatures that exist outside, that animals do not have any trouble surviving, we die. Similarly, if it gets too hot, we die. Not to say that an animal couldn't die of heat exhaustion or, maybe dehydration, but humans are frail and fragile and not well adapted to this planet. There is also the question of the insanity of destroying our own environment. No other animal would ever do that. So let's just say there's something going on. And I think that most religious people's beliefs are far too fragile to find out something like, oh, humans' DNA has been tampered with. So God didn't create humans, aliens did. For the record, that absolutely does not negate the existence of an ultimate God, a life force, if you will. But it could have other implications, right? And it certainly changes some of the creation stories we've heard. I have to say, I really actually don't want to see hundreds of millions of people in psychosis simultaneously. That doesn't sound fun. And most people just don't handle finding out that they're an abomination very well. So here's some more of the least surprising news you've ever heard.
I'm going to play the first part again real quick.
Is no longer going to release the unredacted alien files. I guess the Pentagon is freaking out and telling them they can't because it will cause a worldwide collapse of religions. Now, why is that, Pentagon? I gotta say, I don't even really want to be right about this one.
Right there. The good news is she's not right. So she got what she wanted. So you can rest assured, lady, you're not right. I went to the government website. She's talking about the Pentagon and all that, and they're not freaking out about anything. I even AI searched it on Google. Google's not aware of any government agencies freaking out about anything that she's saying. So she is wrong, thankfully. And she wanted to be wrong, so that's good. It was a win-win. Also, the idea that we are not adapted for this planet, I don't know how she's living and breathing right now. How she was saying we don't behave like other animals. I mean, again, she would have to combat the entire atheistic and scientific and evolutionistic communities out there. It sounds like she has a religion to push, which is aliens, and she's secretly hoping that atheists and religious people are all wrong and she's the right one, last standing on the hill. And the government is backing her, I guess, which she got me, see, and this is what's troubling. She got me all randy, and I was like, man, if you get me excited, and she did. I was very excited. But then I found out that she was wrong. It was very disappointing.
Okay. You know, in today's
She's wrong
day and
about a
age,
lot of things.
Yeah, in today's day and age, you know, it's okay. Conspiracies today need to be said because this isn't the days of Alex Jones and, you know, whoever his CIA double is. It is the you know, they call it the year of the dragon. Well, this is the year of sloppiness. I've said it before. This isn't the days where you got Rumsfeld and Cheney and everybody trying to push out certain narratives and you got to really dig deep and try to figure out they just tell you, hey man, yeah, we're going to Iran. We don't really know why. Oh, we're going to do regime change. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, I don't know. But hey, go team.
This is war, and we're taking out the threat.
You'll concede this is war.
We haven't declared war. They declared war on us, but we haven't.
We're doing very well on the war front.
Strategic strikes are not war.
We set the terms of this war.
I wouldn't call this a war as much as I'd call it a conflict.
I think you probably want to speak about war rather than this.
We're not at war right now. We're 4 days in to a very specific
I don't know if this is technically a war. Nobody should classify this as war.
The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war. If we didn't hit within 2 weeks, they would have had a nuclear weapon. I think over the next 2 weeks, we're going to find out which way it's going to go. In about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I'll let you know in about 2 weeks. I could answer that question better in 2 weeks. I'll do this at some point over the next 2 weeks. I'll announce it over the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 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 2 weeks.
Our interest, I think, very much is in not going to war with Iran.
They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars.
A war with Iran would make the war in Iraq look like a cakewalk.
Our president will start a war with Iran because he has absolutely no ability to negotiate. He's weak and he's ineffective.
I've been a recovering neocon for 6 years now. Like the foolishness with which we ricocheted around the world, intervening, think it was in our best interest, when really we just overturned the table and created something worse.
You're not going to have a war with me, and you're not going to have a third world war with me. That I can tell you.
A vote for Donald Trump is a vote for a man who wants to end wars, not start them.
I was the first president in decades who started no new wars. We don't need the wars. Foreign lands, countries you've never heard of, countries that don't even want us there.
President Trump,
as he says all the time, and as a lot of people recognize, is a president of peace. We want to have good relationships with everybody.
I am the candidate of peace. I am peace.
President Trump is the peace president.
We've spent $8 trillion in the Middle East, and we're not fixing our roads in this country? How stupid is it?
We've got to stop Donald Trump from starting a war with Iran.
We should have never been in Iraq. We have destabilized the Middle East.
I certainly empathize with Americans who are exhausted after 25 years of foreign entanglements in the Middle East. I understand the concern, but the difference is that back then we had dumb presidents, and now we have a president who actually knows how to accomplish America's national security objectives.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. And we knew that if we didn't preemptively go after them before they launched those attacks, we would suffer higher casualties and perhaps even higher those killed. And then we would all be here answering questions about why we knew that and didn't act.
Yesterday, you told us that Israel was going to strike Iran and that's why we needed to get involved. Today, the president said that Iran was going to get
Yeah, your statement is false. So that's not what I was asked very specifically. Were you there yesterday?
Yes, I asked
okay.
you a question.
No, were you the one that, because somebody asked me a question yesterday, did we go in because of Israel? And I said, you were asking me that follow-up. And I said, no. I told you this had to happen anyway. The president made a decision, and the decision he made was that Iran was not going to be allowed to hide behind its ballistic missile program, that Iran was not going to be allowed to hide behind its ability to conduct these attacks. That decision had been made. The president systematically made a decision to systematically destroy this terroristic capability that they had, and we carried that out. I was very clear on that.
See, that makes sense with stuff that we just can't access. We don't have access to that information.
Yeah, because it gets redacted because, people like Trump is on it.
The stuff that she's saying and that people like her say, that we don't know why we don't have hair on our bodies. It's like, that's been answered so many times from, just a surface reading of any science magazine will tell you why you don't have hair all over your body.
But you can say that nowadays, and it's okay because you got people like Terrence Howard. Mm-hmm. This is the year of just saying it. 10 years ago, you would have been seen as the dumbest person in the room. Today, you're up there with Terrence Howard.
Yeah, ignorance reigns.
Yeah, and so it's okay. Say it. Because if you ever had a crazy idea, this is the time to say it. You're going to be right up there with the elites, so.
Yeah, and not only that, we're not saying that the guy who saw the alien next to his truck was not an alien. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Maybe there are aliens. I don't think it would have, that's a whole nother topic for another time. But, yeah, it is ironic that a lot of ignorance is destroyed by the age of the internet because we can easily access information and fact check everything. But at the same time, the internet is producing ignorance. Like it's mass spreading ignorant people who then get checked by the internet.
Yeah, well, it's not only that. There's the counterdiff, which we talked about, which is AI itself is pushing out its own agenda, which is causing you to believe a false propagation of information. If they wanted you to believe that was an alien, they would create more articles, millions of articles by valid news sources saying, see, there's a real alien. And they could do that overnight. So you just can't know. So if you wanted to talk about something crazy, this is the time. And maybe she's just utilizing it's her 15 minutes to shine.
And being programmed is so easy to do, to be programmed. It's easy to do. Literally just listening to music, watching TV. It's like that one guy that actually showed us how easy it is for media to do it.
So I just want to show a quick example of one of the ways that subliminal messaging works. I'm going to play two sounds, and after you hear the second sound, you'll never be able to hear the first sound the same way again. The sound will actually change the way you hear something permanently. All right, so here's the first sound. So now I'm going to play the second audio, and after hearing it, you won't be able to hear the first one the same way ever again.
It was a sunny day and the children were going to the park.
Now, this is just a minor example of how predictive your brain is. Your own thoughts are constantly being persuaded by predictive programming. Predictive programming and programming you to normalize things through subliminal messaging. And they do this through music, TV shows, and movies, and sounds that you hear on these apps. Certain sounds that we either willingly or are forced to listen to can alter your brain and the way your thought process works. Your mind is constantly attempting to predict things. But what happens when these predictions are forced into your mind and just become programming?
He's right, you know.
Yeah, I feel it.
I've also been programmed now.
Now, here's the question, though. When he was playing that sound in the background with that ringing sound, that gonging sound, what was it programming us?
It was programming us to support China.
You know, I heard that clanging too, the gonging in the wind, but
yeah,
I didn't pay any mind to it.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah, because it's unconscious.
What do you feel like eating now, though?
Trash.
Cockroaches.
You have an intense craving for something, I bet.
Yeah, a nice fat cockroach.
Not a teen burger with teen sauce?
Maybe I was going to say a teen burger. Yeah, a teen burger. Yep.
Yeah, because there's no me in team.
No, but there's a lot of other things in there. But we're not going to talk about that this week with my chin strap. But that's a lot of food to think about. And I appreciate it as always, colleague.
Oh, please.
Yeah. But hopefully this week has been an insightful week for you as you have participated in our Matrix broadcast, episode 195. It keeps hitting the mic. Synthetic silo. Hopefully you are not inside of a synthetic silo yourself.
And if you are, hopefully you have space between you and other people. You don't want to be like Shia LaBeouf in that interview.
I'll be honest with you, big gay people are scary to me.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
what do you mean?
Yeah, that can be very scary. And so I understand.
Yeah, the guy was even like, at the end. It's like, what else can you say?
You can't. And that's just one of those realities. But hopefully your reality is a little bit more bright. So what I would like you to do right now as I'm programming you, I want you to scroll down, hit that little thumbs up button, like this video, go a little bit over, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, go a little bit below that, go to the comment section and write a comment. You can write anything, literally the word anything, or tell us what you think. Did you laugh? Did you succeed? Did you not laugh? Do you see aliens? But let us know. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's episode. Check us out on our lives every Thursday if you want to talk to us. Check us out on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, wherever if you're on the go. And check us out on the Discord if you want to give us some other thoughts and opinions about other things you'd like to hear us talk about. But as always, this fine gentleman here, that is colleague. And as always, this fine gentleman here, that is elder. And as always, I am host.
And this is our sponsor, TV Land.
You're a very strange man, you know that?
Cock-a-doodle-doo, my pretty hen. Hottest chick in the whole coop.
Oh, you stop it.
Can't stop. I'm in a clucking mood.
Yeah, and we are out of here.